What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the most overpowered players in FIFA 16. As the game is coming towards the end of its cycle, we're going to have a look at the most overpowered players this year. FIFA 17, 1 month away. We can't wait. So we're going to find out who was the most overpowered. The team as a whole together isn't overpowered, but the players that make up the team, I believe, to be the most overpowered, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. This is an opinion. If you do enjoy this video, smash a like, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Let's have a look at the most overpowered players this year. So the first position is the goalkeeper position, and it is a player playing in the Barclays Premier League. Every time you'd have a long shot, this man would just somehow make a save, and then the camera would just zoom up on his head with his bucket helmet, and it is Petr Cech in goal. I just couldn't pass him, and he was very cheap from the start. He plays for Arsenal. He was Barclays Premier League, and every single Barclays Premier League team would have him or Hugo Lloris, but I took Petr Cech because I just found him just better in the end. So Petr Cech is my goalkeeper. So we turn to the left back position, and we are turning to a French player who plays in the Liga BBVA, and if you don't know who that is Benoit Tremoulinas. This man would just find a way to break lines. He was very quick. He pushed up, but he'd always just manage to find his way back. So cheap. And he is in my left back position for this team. And then we go to the right back position. And this man, I'd always seem to get him in the draft if it was his inform or team of the season. He is Spanish, and he is from the Barclays Premier League. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it is Hector Bellerin. This man, he was just so quick. You could play him as a centre back. Like, I would play 3 at the back, and he could cover 2 positions. He was that good. It'd have to be Hector Bellerin. He is in my right back position. Right centre back, we go with a very good player, and it is well deserved. He's just so solid, and it has to be said, his card better be good in FIFA 17, and it is going to be from Atletico Madrid, Diego Godin. He's just a machine, and his team of the season, just playing with him in the draft, he'd come up all the time, and you'd always just take him and know that he wouldn't do something stupid, and Diego Godin is right centre back. Left centre back is another player, but he's from the Serie A, and he is very highly rated. He's got a very good physical stat, and these players from the Serie A, they just, every single year, they just go for dirt cheap, and it is Giorgio Chiellini. You just couldn't pass him. Every Italian team that I used, every time I saw him in the draft, I would take him. He's just so solid, and he's so cheap. Giorgio Chiellini, left centre back. The centre defenseman position is another very good player, and he's just so well rounded, and it is Luis Gustavo, and he just almost plays as another centre back. He doesn't push way too far up the pitch. He just sits in a good spot. He can intercept, and then he also can hit a long shot. Luis Gustavo is my centre defenseman for my most OP player in FIFA 16. So we turn to the left mid possession, and we turn to a player right at the start who was compared to the cheap option to Ronaldo. He is in the Liga BBVA. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it is Conor Plianka. He was just so good. He was pretty much just a cheap option for a left winger who was just good in the Liga BBVA. Conor Plianka is my left mid. Turn to the right mid position now. I'd normally play this guy in a right wing or a right forward, but considering the formation and the players, I rate this guy as the best player in this game, and it is Angel Di Maria. He was just flawless every time you'd sub him on in drafts, in online seasons. No matter what chemistry this man was on, he'd have an impact and manage to score a 90th minute goal most of the time, and it is Angel Di Maria, right mid. We've got 3 positions left, and we turn to the centre attack mid position, and he is a player playing in the Barclays Premier League once again. He does play for Man City. He does have orange hair, and if you know who I'm talking about, Kevin De Bruyne. This man was unbelievable. He's just long shots. He was solid. He could defend. He could pass. He was just so consistent, and he ended up being, in my club, the longest serving player that I've had. I've played over 400 games with him. He was just so good. Kevin De Bruyne, centre attack mid. Positions left in the 2 striker positions, and they're both pretty obvious. We're going to go with the first one, the Argentinian. I really want to see this guy have a good FIFA card in FIFA 17, and it is Pablo Dybala, just a machine. He was just pretty much the Serie A version of Lionel Messi. Even I think was a bit better. He was just so good. He could dribble. He could just finesse, long shot. He was just so good. Pablo Dybala is my left striker. We've got the last position to go, and it is very obvious. With every foot draft you'd play, everyone would seem to have him on the bench. You'd score, the player would pause it, and then you'd see him run on the pitch. And if you know who I'm talking about, you cannot catch him. You cannot catch lightning. You cannot catch Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's just controllers that were being smashed, dints in the wall. Just, this man literally killed me this year. But he is in my right striker position. But that is the team that I'm going to go in with, and you can see some of you might not fully agree with some of these players. This is just an opinion, and we're going to jump into a couple of games. We're going to see who is the best player. Is Aubameyang's pace too much to handle? Is Di Maria the best player? Is Kevin De Bruyne's long shots just too good? Is Konoplyanka the cheap option for Ronaldo? So, we're going to jump into a couple of games and see how we go. Game number 1, let's go. Game number 1 with this overpowered, wow! Well, he's got a better version of Aubameyang. He's got Ben Arthur that was stiff not to make the most overpowered team. A legend, Ribery, Griezmann. Here we go. Game number 1. Now, if he loses, my team has got like 30 or 41 chemistry. Does a little ding, tries to find Ben White, Tramunas pushing up, tries to kick it in, find his man, goes back, finds Dybala, crosses it in. Oh, parried by his keeper. On the corner, that's okay. I see that man, I see that man, I see that man. Dybala! Dybala with the great header in the 10th minute. That is a beautiful goal. Cuts in, beats his man, go back to Pablo Dybala, creating a few headaches. Dybala. Hey! Ooh! I think I'm going to swing it in and see if we can find a header. Konoplyanka swings it in. Dangerous. Very dangerous. And Gustavo puts it in. 20th minute. This team is just too good. Ball rolls. Searching in the middle. Now he goes to Aubameyang. Nice play. Luis Gustavo. Can he find Dybala? Dybala first time and he makes it 3-0. Holy shit! Against the side that I'm versing. 30th minute. I've scored in the 10th, 20th, and now the 30th minute, and it is 3-0. Wow! Makes the advantage though. Dani Alves, very brave. Goes to the middle. Can Kevin De Bruyne steal it? Kevin De Bruyne! Right there. That's FIFA 16. Oh my god! My team, it's too good. You can't beat it. It's just the players this year, they're just too good. And there are the match ratings, an 8.3 rating for Kevin De Bruyne, the best centre attack mid, I believe, in this game. He scores 1 goal, 2 goals to Pablo Dybala, and 1 to Luis Gustavo, and the assist, 1 to Gustavo, and 1 to Konoplyanka. Let's get into game number 2 and see if we can do the exact same thing. Let's go. Game number 2, and there is his squad. He's got the 2 Frenchmen strikers up front in Griezmann and Benzema, James Rodriguez, Iniesta, Modric, Busquets, and he's got Ramos, Piqué, and De Gea in goal. Just a very standard Liga BBA squad. But I reckon this OP team can get the job done once more. Game 2, Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! Oh my god, what the hell was that? Sees the finds man, James Rodriguez, and he, oh, well done, check. Well done, check.
Fuck you!
And well done, Godin. Great clearance. Great interception, well done. Pablo Dybala, ball rolls, beats 1, plays the ball out wide. Aubameyang! Pen, referee. That's outrageous behaviour. Goes in the middle, Gustavo, Pablo Dybala, back to Luis Gustavo, get it, Pablo Dybala, Pablo, 1-0, 18th minute, great goal. Ben White, Tramunas, going to get back, and well done by Czech once more. What a save. David De Gea, oh my god. Aubameyang, with pace, gives it in, Dybala, 2-0. Too easy. He's got 2 in about 5 minutes. Great goal. Oh, here comes De Bruyne. Chops and beats his man, Kevin. There's a man out wide, and it is Angel Di Maria.
What was that?
Finds his man Aubameyang. Use your pace. Here he goes. Aubameyang still with the ball. Ball rolls. And that is FIFA 16 in a nutshell.
Gotcha, bitch.
I like it.
3-0. De Bruyne. When you have one of these games, you just feel like you can do no wrong. And De Bruyne. Here he is again. He chops and fakes. And the ball rolls. This is just great play. Goes in. Finds Luis Gustavo. Gustavo! Great, deflected. And Dybala couldn't get there. Plays it out. And that is half time for game number 2. And it is a 3-0 lead. There are the stats. 9 shots on target to his 2. Let's just keep going. No, De Bruyne. Great interception by Modric. Get in the way. Great goal. Ha ha. 3-1. He's brought 1 back and now he has a chance. And now, Benzema. Here comes Czech. And he's missed it. Here comes Dybala. Can't get the ball anymore. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Gustavo goes through, finds his man, and Aubameyang puts it and makes it 4-1. 77th minute. Not much has happened this half, but we finally managed to break through with a great pass. Now go on, Pablo Dybala. He's been unbelievable this game. He beats his man. He sells him a dream. They can find Kevin De Bruyne. No. And that is it. That is it for game number 2. Kevin De Bruyne somehow walks away with the match ball. 2 goals to Dybala, 1 to De Bruyne, and 1 to Aubameyang. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. That was my FIFA 16 most overpowered first 11. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash a like. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will be out with a new video very shortly. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.